There is a quiet, yet extraordinary substance found inside one of nature's most resilient fruits. A substance capable of nourishing human cells in ways that modern science is only beginning to fully understand. It is a source of dense, stable energy that bypasses the usual pathways of digestion, reaching the brain in minutes and supporting cognitive clarity with a consistency that researchers find both fascinating and promising. It contains molecules that behave almost like microscopic guardians, disrupting harmful microbes while preserving beneficial ones. It carries fatty acids that can slip directly into mitochondria, the tiny powerhouses of our cells, and enhance the efficiency of energy production. And it offers biochemical advantages that may influence everything from metabolism and inflammation to cellular stability as we age. This is the world of coconut oil, and what we discover inside it reshapes our understanding of how simple foods can support long-term vitality. Coconut oil's relationship with longevity begins with the structure of its fats. Unlike most dietary fats, which travel through a slow and complex digestive route, the medium-chain triglycerides in coconut oil move rapidly to the liver, where they convert into ketone bodies, an alternative energy source that the brain readily accepts. This shift is important because ketones provide a cleaner, more stable fuel than glucose, producing fewer reactive byproducts, which means less oxidative stress in neural tissue. Many researchers consider oxidative stress a key accelerator of aging, so anything that reliably reduces it plays a role in supporting longevity. Another essential component of coconut oil is lauric acid, a fatty acid with well-documented antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties. Lauric acid disrupts the protective membranes of certain harmful microorganisms while leaving human cells unharmed, which supports immune balance and reduces burdens that can accelerate aging processes. The stability of lauric acid also means coconut oil is highly resistant to oxidation, even at cooking temperatures, minimizing the creation of inflammatory compounds that appear when unstable oils are heated. Coconut oil also influences blood sugar regulation in a way that benefits long-term metabolic health. Because it is quickly converted into usable energy, it creates less burden on insulin pathways. This helps maintain steadier glucose levels over time, which is essential for protecting blood vessels, nerves, and cellular function. Metabolic stability is one of the foundations of healthy aging, and coconut oil provides a form of energy that avoids the rapid spikes and crashes associated with more unstable fuels. As we explore the layers of coconut oil's impact on longevity, one of the most intriguing discoveries is how it interacts with brain cells. Ketone availability has been linked with improved cognitive endurance, faster neuronal recovery, and enhanced signaling efficiency. These processes help support clarity, memory, and long-term brain resilience. The brain is one of the first parts of the body to show signs of aging, and coconut oil offers a fuel source that alleviates some of the metabolic strain, contributing to cognitive decline. Coconut oil's role in cellular protection extends even further. Its fatty acids integrate into cell membranes, improving their flexibility and resistance to stress. Strong, stable membranes help cells manage environmental changes, maintain hydration, and regulate nutrient transport. These microscopic adjustments contribute significantly to how tissues age over time. And then there is its effect on inflammation, a process widely recognized as one of the central drivers of aging. Coconut oil's antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds help reduce the chronic, low-grade inflammation that gradually wears down tissues and accelerates aging. Even mild reductions in inflammatory load can produce meaningful improvements in vitality, comfort, and long-term resilience. Coconut oil also supports digestive health by promoting a balanced microbiome and enhancing nutrient absorption. A healthy gut plays a major role in longevity because it influences immunity, hormone regulation, and the absorption of essential micronutrients required for cellular repair. Medium-chain fats are uniquely efficient at supporting digestive function without causing heaviness or strain. Its benefits also extend to skin, one of the most visible indicators of aging. Coconut oil helps strengthen the skin barrier, reduce moisture loss, and protect against environmental stressors. These improvements aren't merely cosmetic. They reflect deeper changes in inflammation, collagen stability, and tissue integrity. Scientists are even studying how coconut oil influences mitochondrial function. Mitochondria require clean, efficient fuel to operate at full capacity, and medium-chain fats are among the most supportive energy sources for them. When mitochondria thrive, cells age more slowly, repair themselves more effectively, and maintain better energy output. As we continue, the story of coconut oil unfolds into even more surprising territory, touching on metabolism, brain aging, immunity, hormonal stability, detoxification, cardiovascular health, and the subtle biochemical processes that determine how well our bodies adapt to time. Coconut oil's influence on longevity becomes even clearer when we look at its metabolic effects. Medium-chain fats produce a thermogenic boost, meaning the body increases energy expenditure simply by processing them. This supports a healthier metabolic rate, which tends to slow as we age. A stable metabolic rate helps maintain balanced body composition, improves energy levels, and reduces the accumulation of excess fat that can increase inflammation. Because coconut oil provides this effect without requiring large quantities, it offers a practical way to support metabolic health throughout adulthood. Another important mechanism is how coconut oil affects lipid profiles. While its saturated fat content has generated debate for years, modern research distinguishes between naturally occurring saturated fats and industrially altered ones. Coconut oil's unique fatty acids may help raise HDL, the protective form of cholesterol, which plays a role in transporting excess cholesterol away from tissues and back into the liver for processing. A balanced HDL to LDL ratio supports healthier arteries over time, reducing stress on the cardiovascular system and contributing to long-term vitality. Coconut oil also supports hormonal balance, a key factor in aging. Hormones rely on fats for production and signaling, and the type of fat in coconut oil offers a stable building block for these processes. When hormones function properly, the body regulates mood, metabolism, sleep, reproductive health, and stress responses more effectively. As people age, hormonal fluctuations can create a sense of decline, but consistent nutritional support helps maintain clearer balance and steadier overall functioning. The immune system also benefits from coconut oil's bioactive components. Lauric acid, monolaurin, capric acid, and caprylic acid work together to create an environment less favorable to harmful microorganisms. A responsive and stable immune system is essential for longevity because immune decline is closely tied to aging. Supporting immune function through clean, reliable dietary components reduces overall stress on the body and helps maintain cellular clarity. Another area where coconut oil shows promise is in cellular detoxification. The fats in coconut oil support the liver, which is responsible for processing toxins, hormones, and metabolic waste. By providing an efficient source of energy and reducing overall metabolic strain, coconut oil lightens the workload of the liver. A healthy liver functions more effectively as we age, playing a crucial role in energy production, hormone regulation, and inflammatory control. Coconut oil also appears to influence the body's stress response. Excessive stress increases oxidative damage and accelerates biological aging. The medium chain fats in coconut oil provide steady energy that reduces the physiological strain associated with fluctuating glucose levels. When energy supply is stable, stress hormones remain more regulated, which indirectly supports longevity. Even the way coconut oil interacts with connective tissues has implications for aging. Its anti-inflammatory effects support joint comfort and mobility. By reducing the inflammatory molecules that contribute to stiffness, coconut oil helps the body maintain fluid movement, which is vital for aging gracefully and staying active. Hair and skin health also play a role in perceived and actual aging. Coconut oil's ability to reduce protein loss in hair helps preserve structure and shine, while its protective effects on skin help maintain hydration and reduce environmental damage. Healthy skin acts as a barrier against pollutants and microbes, and coconut oil supports the maintenance of that barrier, which becomes more fragile with age. In the digestive system, coconut oil helps improve the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins such as A, D, E, and K. These vitamins are involved in immunity, bone health, vision, antioxidant defense, and blood clotting. When absorption improves, the body receives more of the nutrients it needs to repair tissues and maintain essential functions linked to longevity. The antimicrobial benefits of coconut oil extend to the mouth as well. Oil pulling, an ancient practice supported by modern research, shows that coconut oil can reduce harmful bacteria in the mouth and improve gum health. Oral health is closely linked to systemic health. Inflammation in the mouth can influence the cardiovascular system and overall aging. Supporting the microbiome of the mouth, therefore, contributes to longevity indirectly, but meaningfully. Even cognitive resilience continues to be one of the strongest areas of interest in coconut oil research. The brain's ability to use ketones efficiently gives it a more stable energy source, and this can help support memory, learning, and attention over time. Areas of the brain affected by aging or metabolic stress often respond better to ketone-based energy, which is why medium-chain fats are being studied for their potential protective effects. As research expands, scientists are discovering that coconut oil interacts with many of the biological systems that influence how slowly or quickly we age. It supports cellular energy, reduces oxidative strain, helps modulate inflammation, and strengthens natural defenses. Each of these effects contributes to a larger picture, one in which small, steady improvements accumulate into meaningful benefits for long-term health. When coconut oil becomes part of a balanced lifestyle, its influence compounds across different systems, creating an internal environment that is more resilient, more efficient, and more capable of handling the pressures of time. And as we look deeper, more subtle properties of coconut oil reveal themselves, touching on metabolism, cellular regeneration, mitochondrial health, and the interconnected systems that define human longevity. As we explore coconut oil further, its influence on cellular regeneration becomes an important part of the longevity picture. Cells rely on clean, stable energy sources to repair DNA, restore membrane integrity, and produce the enzymes required for daily maintenance. Medium-chain fats give cells an efficient fuel that reduces metabolic waste, allowing repair processes to operate with less interference. When the burden of oxidative damage is lower, cells can focus more on preservation and less on crisis management, which is a critical factor for slowing the aging process. The anti-inflammatory effects of coconut oil extend beyond reducing everyday discomfort. Chronic inflammation can interrupt cellular communication, disrupt hormonal signaling, and weaken tissue integrity. Coconut oil helps quiet these inflammatory signals, supporting stable internal communication. This stability is essential because aging begins when internal communication becomes inconsistent, when cells no longer receive clear instructions for repair, reproduction, or defense. Coconut oil contributes to maintaining that clarity, which helps preserve youthful biological functioning. In the cardiovascular system, coconut oil's benefits become most evident when consumed as part of a balanced diet. Its fatty acids may improve the size and stability of LDL particles. Larger, more buoyant LDL particles are less likely to adhere to vessel walls, reducing long-term strain on arteries. While coconut oil does raise cholesterol in some individuals, its unique fatty acid profile can improve cholesterol quality rather than simply altering quantity. Cardiovascular health is central to longevity, and anything that supports elasticity, stability, and reduced inflammation within blood vessels contributes to a longer, healthier life. Another significant area coconut oil affects is the gut-brain axis. This communication system links the digestive tract with cognitive and emotional processes. Coconut oil supports gut integrity by reducing harmful microbes and supporting beneficial ones. A well-balanced microbiome produces neurotransmitters, supports immune activity, and influences the body's stress response. When the gut functions smoothly, the brain receives clearer signals, leading to better mood regulation, sharper cognition, and more stable energy, all important for long-term vitality. Coconut oil also influences mitochondria, the structures responsible for producing cellular energy. Mitochondrial dysfunction is a hallmark of aging, often appearing decades before symptoms become noticeable. Medium-chain triglycerides enter mitochondria more easily than longer-chain fats, supporting efficient energy production. When mitochondria receive a fuel source that requires less processing, they produce fewer reactive oxygen species. This reduction in stress preserves mitochondrial health, which supports overall longevity by helping tissues perform at higher capacity for a longer period. Even bone health benefits indirectly from coconut oil. The improved absorption of fat-soluble vitamins helps support vitamin D utilization, which plays a major role in calcium regulation and skeletal strength. Strong bones reduce risks that become more significant with age, contributing to mobility and independence. Two key components of healthy aging. The skin, often the first place people look for visible signs of aging, responds quickly to the protective properties of coconut oil. It helps reduce transepidermal water loss, shields against irritants, and may help support the skin's natural barrier function. These effects help maintain suppleness and resilience. But more importantly, reduced skin inflammation helps protect deeper tissues from chronic stress. Skin is the body's first line of defense, and maintaining its integrity supports systemic health. The neurological benefits of coconut oil continue to draw scientific interest. Ketone bodies offer a metabolic advantage because they provide a smooth, consistent power source for neurons. Unlike glucose, which can fluctuate depending on diet and lifestyle, ketones deliver stability. Neurons thrive on this predictability. The more stable their fuel, the better they maintain synaptic function, memory encoding, and long-term protection against structural decline. Longevity is strongly tied to cognitive preservation. When the brain ages more slowly, quality of life remains higher even as the years progress. The antioxidant properties of coconut oil also play a meaningful role. Although it is not the highest natural source of antioxidants, its ability to reduce oxidative load comes from its stability. Because coconut oil resists oxidation, it introduces fewer unstable molecules into the body. This reduces the chain reactions that contribute to cellular stress. Stability alone makes a significant difference in biological aging, and coconut oil's resistance to rancidity sets it apart from many other oils commonly used in cooking. Its contribution to metabolic flexibility is also impactful. Metabolic flexibility refers to the body's ability to switch smoothly between different fuel sources, fats, carbohydrates, and stored energy. A flexible metabolism supports steady weight, reduces inflammation, and improves energy output. The medium-chain fats in coconut oil naturally encourage this flexibility by promoting mild ketosis, even without significant dietary changes. This mild metabolic shift supports endurance, appetite regulation, and overall metabolic resilience. Coconut oil may even influence sleep indirectly. Stable energy, balanced blood sugar, reduced inflammation, and calmer stress hormones all create an internal environment that supports restful sleep. Sleep is one of the most powerful longevity tools available to the human body. When sleep quality improves, repair processes accelerate, cognitive function sharpens, and inflammation decreases. Coconut oil's ability to support these pathways contributes to a healthier aging process. The deeper we look into coconut oil, the more interconnected its benefits become. No single mechanism explains its longevity-enhancing properties. Instead, it supports multiple systems simultaneously, creating a layered and cumulative effect. It stabilizes metabolism, strengthens cellular structure, supports brain function, protects the immune system, and reduces internal stress signals. These combined effects help the body navigate time with greater resilience. As we move forward, more subtle mechanisms appear, touching on neurological signaling, detox pathways, metabolic regulation, and how the body adapts to long-term environmental pressures. Coconut oil's role in supporting neurological signaling becomes more evident when we look at how its fats influence neurotransmitter balance. Ketones support the production and stability of neurotransmitters that regulate mood, focus, and cognitive endurance. When the brain receives a steady supply of clean energy, neural circuits fire more efficiently, and communication between regions remains clearer. This stability supports long-term cognitive resilience, an essential element of longevity, because the nervous system governs nearly every functional process in the body. Another subtle yet important benefit of coconut oil involves its effect on oxidative enzymes. These enzymes are part of the body's natural defense system, helping neutralize reactive molecules that can damage cellular structures. By providing a stable fat that resists oxidation, coconut oil reduces the workload on these enzymes. When oxidative enzymes are not overwhelmed, they operate more effectively, supporting cellular preservation and slowing the accumulation of stress-related damage over time. Coconut oil may also indirectly improve circulation. As inflammation decreases and lipid profiles stabilize, blood flows more freely through vessels. This improved flow supports nutrient delivery, oxygen transport, and waste removal, all vital for healthy aging. Efficient circulation also helps maintain organ function, especially in the brain and muscles, where steady blood supply is essential for performance and repair. In the digestive system, coconut oil supports motility and comfort. Its fats act as gentle lubricants that help food move through the intestines more easily. They also support the growth of beneficial microbes that help digest fibers, produce vitamins, and protect the gut lining. A strong, well-functioning digestive tract enhances nutrient absorption and reduces internal stress, both of which are tightly connected to longevity. Coconut oil also supports the endocrine system by assisting in the regulation of stress hormones. When the body has consistent energy and balanced metabolic responses, it minimizes unnecessary spikes in cortisol and other stress-related compounds. Excess cortisol can accelerate aging by breaking down collagen, disrupting sleep, slowing metabolism, and increasing inflammation. By promoting metabolic stability, coconut oil helps maintain a more balanced internal environment. The anti-inflammatory effects of coconut oil extend to joint health and mobility. By reducing inflammatory molecules around connective tissues, coconut oil supports smoother movement and greater flexibility. Better mobility contributes to long-term independence and supports a more active lifestyle, which is strongly linked to healthy aging. Coconut oil's influence on the liver continues to be one of its most valuable contributions. The liver is responsible for processing fats, toxins, hormones, and nutrients, and medium-chain triglycerides offer a fuel source that lightens the liver's workload. A healthy liver operates more effectively, supports detoxification, and contributes to clearer metabolic signaling. These benefits accumulate over time, supporting a body that ages more cleanly and efficiently. In the context of immune support, coconut oil plays a protective role by reducing the burden of harmful microorganisms. When the immune system faces fewer threats, it has more capacity to focus on maintenance, surveillance, and tissue protection. A well-supported immune system is one of the strongest predictors of healthy longevity because it reduces the frequency of inflammation-driven wear and tear. Coconut oil also interacts with cellular hydration. Its fatty acids help reinforce cell membranes, improving their ability to retain water and nutrients. Hydrated cells function better, repair more effectively, and maintain stronger structural integrity. This cellular hydration contributes not only to healthier skin, but also to more efficient organs and tissues throughout the body. In terms of muscle function, coconut oil provides a fast, clean source of energy that supports both endurance and recovery. Muscles require stable energy to perform well, and medium-chain fats reduce the buildup of metabolic byproducts that contribute to fatigue. Better energy utilization supports physical activity, and consistent movement is one of the most impactful longevity factors documented in modern research. Coconut oil also contributes to glycation management. Glycation occurs when sugar molecules bind to proteins, creating stiff structures that interfere with cell function and accelerate aging. By supporting more balanced blood sugar and providing alternative energy sources, coconut oil helps reduce the conditions that promote glycation. Lower glycation means better skin elasticity, stronger organs, and more efficient cellular communication. The stability of coconut oil also makes it one of the least damaging oils for cooking. When heated, unstable oils break down into harmful compounds that can increase inflammation. Coconut oil maintains structure under heat, reducing the formation of these compounds and supporting cleaner metabolic processing. This stability is a meaningful advantage for long-term dietary patterns. Another fascinating area of interest is coconut oil's potential support for neurological resilience during aging. Some studies suggest that ketone-based energy may help neurons function more effectively when glucose uptake becomes less efficient with age. This alternative pathway may support memory, cognitive clarity, and overall brain preservation. Coconut oil's contribution to detoxification pathways extends beyond the liver. It may support the lymphatic system by improving fluid movement and reducing inflammation. The lymphatic system plays an important role in clearing waste from tissues, supporting immunity, and maintaining balance in the body. When lymphatic flow improves, the entire body experiences reduced stagnation and renewed vitality. All of these mechanisms, from mitochondrial support to anti-inflammatory action, from digestive balance to cognitive fuel, reflect coconut oil's unique biochemical profile. It operates not as a single target compound, but as a broad-spectrum support system for the body's natural processes. Its value lies in how many systems it touches, how consistently it provides clean energy, and how effectively it reduces internal stress. Longevity is the result of thousands of small internal advantages accumulating over time. Coconut oil contributes to these advantages by supporting stable energy, strong cellular structure, efficient detoxification, metabolic clarity, healthy inflammation responses, balanced hormones, resilient immunity, and cognitive endurance. When these areas function well, the body moves through life with greater strength, clarity, and stability. Coconut oil is not a miracle in isolation, but it is a powerful tool when included thoughtfully in a balanced lifestyle. Its effects compound quietly, supporting deeper layers of health long before outward signs appear. as science continues to explore its potential. Coconut oil remains one of nature's most reliable allies in the pursuit of long-term vitality and a more resilient future.